And welcome back. We are so excited to have Lynn with Sea Bags, one of our favorite stores in all of Coligny, with us. Welcome back.
Thank you.
And look at all these treasures that Lynn has brought today. Wow.
So tell us a little bit about Sea Bags' concept and how you all came to be.
Sea Bags started in 1999, and what they do is we make all different kinds of bags and totes and wristlets and things from recycled sails.
Love it.
I love the whole recycle aspect. That's wonderful.
Yeah. And what is so unusual is that people can take the sails from their boats and they can come in and get them, conceptualized into a bag. Or, as you can see, these are all recycled sails, and then they put a print over them. So there's kind of two different ways to go. I wanted to highlight this one because this is kind of one of your more original ones, right?
We consider that a vintage tote. So when we get a sail, what they do is they lay it out. First pieces they cut is called the sweet spot. Letters, numbers,
Oh, I love
insignia.
that, the sweet spot. So if you have a boat that has a certain number on it, that is a sweet spot.
Right, and they're left as is. That's just how it was. And then the rest of that sail, we will either stitch on an applique or we dye it to create the other bags because they want to use all the sail and not put anything into a landfill.
I love it.
Oh,
so
wow.
Lynn,
What a
let's
great
talk about
concept.
this new collection, which I am super excited about.
Yeah.
I was just in your store, 2 weeks ago? I didn't even see these. These must be brand new.
I got that yesterday.
And that looks like something that a mother with three boys needs to carry. What do you think, Lynn?
That's
I
right.
love that.
Yes.
So we have a couple of different animals, right? We have the whale, and then we also have the dolphin.
Oh,
Yeah.
fabulous.
And I love the colors on the dolphin, y'all.
Yeah, and you can
So-
see on this bag that original stitching from the sail, they leave that on there. So there are bags that have
Which
unique
makes every
features.
bag so,
So
unique.
unique.
I love
That's
that.
right.
I
Well,
love
let's
it.
start over here because I have bought one of these from you, and this you can put ice in the middle, and then bottles of soft drinks or beers or anything. And or do you call it a cooler bag? What do you
It's
call
a
that?
beverage bucket.
A
So it's got the
beverage
drain hole
bucket.
for the ice and pockets on the inside for your drinks.
I mean, I love the drainage hole.
Yeah.
And I love the shamrock for March. That's so
Yes,
fun.
yes, which is so great. And you have a couple. What is this one called?
That's a handbag. So you've got a clasp on the top plus your rope
Oh, I haven't
handles.
seen the clasp on top. That is really special.
Okay,
Keep
and
things
one
wet.
of the ones that I absolutely love,
Oh, yes.
wine bag
Yes.
or liquor bag, right? Something along those lines. So if you're going as a hostess gift, right? If you're going
It's
to a party.
great present.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then you flip it over because, as we all know, we recycle our wine bags when we give them to people, and so you can actually write on there.
I haven't
you gave
seen
it?
that. Is
Yeah.
that new? I haven't seen that in
That's
your
been
shop.
there for a while.
Isn't that
yeah.
fun?
Goodness,
Yeah.
I love that.
And so Lynn was telling us that there was one that had been filled out all the way to the bottom. It had been reused and reused and reused and passed around with friends.
Yeah.
Isn't that fun?
is such a great idea. I'm definitely going to come in and get that. And then these smaller bags too,
The wristlets,
that
I
you
love
can
them.
just put in your pocketbook or just carry it away with you. And I love this with the bird on the front. But don't tell anybody. JR's birthday, I gave him this bag.
Yes.
And look, there's a space right on the back for a monogram. And so tell us about this bag. You were talking earlier how it fits under the seat of an airplane.
And they're perfect for travel because zips, they start out weighing nothing. So if you're on a flight that has very strict weight restrictions, you can stuff that and it's gonna pass.
Right? I mean, it weighs nothing and it holds.
I love the
So
zipper.
much.
It's so nice because when you're on a trip,
Right.
but I also love the open bags,
Right.
but when you're on a trip and you have lots of little doodads, it's nice to be able to zip it up. And then these really nice leather handles.
Yeah.
I mean, so that is really so wonderful. Well, so how many different products do you have? I mean, this is a lot you brought today, but how many different bags do you have in your store? Different types of bags?
I think I brought one of everything. So we've got some,
Good.
well,
But they have all different colors and different
we've got
designs.
many different
So many
patterns.
different designs.
Yes.
What
Right.
you'll love about Sea Bags is when you walk in, visually it's so stunning, and that's where you can find all sorts of gifts for all price points. And everything is so visually well displayed. So if you know somebody that's into dogs, you can immediately find the tote with the dogs on it. Or if you want to get the shamrock one or one with stripes, everything is laid out so well in the store.
It's a great place to go for birthday shopping.
It is. Absolutely.
So if you have not been to see Lynn in Seabags, this is your invitation. This is your invitation. So go see Lynn at Seabags, all of her different choices, and just plan on buying something for yourself too, because you're going to fall in love with everything. So Lynn, thank you so much for being here
I love this little
today.
guy.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely, and we'll be right back.